here with Grubby on the final day of MLG Winter Arena. You did pretty well this time. You got in top 16. Was that your goal?
Yeah, it was my minimum goal to get top 16. Of course, I knew it was going to be hard with one of the most elite player fields that we have seen thus far gather in one tournament, but I'm happy that I reached that goal.
So now you don't have to go through Open, the nightmare at the next MLG circuit. Is this the first time you're going to be in groups, I think?
Yeah, it's going to be the first time, and considering that I'm a person who feels like going through the open bracket is kind of like wading through the river Styx, I'm glad that I can avoid that particular trip this time around.
So you're obviously definitely going to go to the next MLG.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So what's the news on the team stuff? Are you planning on ever adding someone to Team Grubby, or are you going to have like a name other than that, or what are the plans?
Well, the thing is, when I started out, I had a lot of different plans, and I mean, everything was so new. I became independent in April 2011, and one of the plans was to acquire new players, but one of the conditions for that was to be able to offer them basically the conditions that they deserve. So solidity, making good on my promises, giving them all the guidance that they need, travel money, a reasonable salary. But obviously, there's some things I can't do right now, and I can already foresee that there's also some of those things that I can't do in the very near future. So definitely won't be acquiring any new players this year, maybe not next year, maybe never. I'm really just looking at what I want to do with my career, with my life in general. So right now I'm just referring to myself as an independent StarCraft 2 solo professional, and the whole Team Grubby thing, I'm not really putting that very much on the foreground anymore. It's just me with a bunch of people who help me, obviously, in doing my own thing, my one-on-one thing.
Well, now there's going to be some better expectations for you. Fans have a much higher expectation of where you're going to finish and stuff. So what's the goal for the next event?
Well, my goal is to get top 8 at Columbus. I know this is ambitious, but well, I have no fear in meeting my challenges. It's going to be hard, but I'm in pool play this time, and I have a month to prepare roughly. So yeah, gonna do my best.
I saw the thread that you posted on Team Liquid about mentoring new players. If I was a new player and you had to give me advice, what would you say to someone that was up and coming?
Well, it's just a very global thing, yeah. When you're starting out as a player, basically you could benefit from a lot of help. You don't necessarily get it, but basically just things on what to focus on in your training, but also what to focus on in portraying yourself to the outside world. Because I think it's important that all of us together try to make a better portrayal of what it's like to be a pro gamer and how esports presents itself to the outside world. So I wouldn't mind sharing my knowledge with everyone, but I can't share it with everyone because there's a lot to explain.
Who's your pick for this?
I was saying Donghaegu, and he was just now on the edge against Parting. He's playing the third now. If he makes it against Parting, I believe he can take it. But obviously, I also have to consider the privileged position of Marine King and Huck because they're in the winner bracket. So they're obviously also strong contenders, and Huck's been playing pretty good. I haven't seen Marine King play.
Do you think Protoss right now is stronger than the other races?
Well, traditionally, I do not comment in public on. No, I don't.
Twice, if you think it.
No, I don't really comment on balance because I think it's like a dead-end street. It's up to Blizzard to fix that, and they're usually doing a pretty good job. Yeah.
Well, Naniwa in his interview said that he felt Protoss was weak late game. But I think he might have been joking a little bit.
Yeah,
but
he's an emotional player as well.
But Protoss is doing pretty well this tournament, so
Did you see Assembly?
Yeah, I watched the entire thing. We covered it on TL.
Because in the bracket play, the only matches Protoss won was against other Protoss, and there was a lot of good Protoss like Hero JYP. So, but then here, Protoss 3 Protoss out of 4 in the semis. So. Probably it's just very player dependent. Who's playing good, who's doing the right all-ins at the right times as well. and yeah, just who's got the overall best play.
All right. Well, good luck at the next event. Is there anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, you for such an awesome interview.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you for sitting down with us, and we hope you make your goal next tournament.
Thank you very much.